So the elephant that's always in the room that everybody asks about. Everybody wants to know, what is that? Where is that? Why don't you buy that? The Deutz tractor. This is a Deutz DX 90. There's somewhere. Deutz DX 90 horsepower tractor. I believe it's like a 1990 version. I could be wrong. This is my landlord's tractor. This is when I was a herdsman managing this farm. This was our tractor that we had. It has a Westendorf loader, I think it's a WL42. I think on the other side it shows it. This is the it's a WL42 Westendorf loader. This is the tractor that my landlords own. 90 horsepower air cool, or not, yeah. There's no radiator in it. Oil cooled, I guess you'd call it, I guess. It has 8,548 hours on it. When I started here, it had 2,500 hours on it, so we put over 6,000 hours on it. We used it for the same thing that I do nowadays, except we did not bale hay. We had our hay custom baled. But it ran a TMR wagon, a lot smaller wagon, about half the size of the one we're running now. And then hauled manure, again, about half the size. Did mow hay with it with a 489 New Holland and a 1465 New Holland mower conditioner. Handled them just fine. Then pulled a John Deere side rake, 640 I believe, or 660. I don't know what those old 4-bar side rakes were. A really good tractor in its day, but around here there's no dealers. These are a generic, and I use the term disposable tractor, because you use them and then you get rid of them because they're not worth nothing, because there's no market for them. This was a really good tractor in its day. It didn't have too many problems with it. The front is, of course, 2-wheel drive. The front end, we busted several rims and lug nuts off using the loader on it to haul bales, move bales, etc. This tractor is tired. It's been used, and it's had a rough life, not an abused life, but just a rough life. It was here to be used, and we used it. The tires are pretty much bald. They're 18-434s. Tires are bald. It has a 540 and 1,000 PTO on it. But everything did work. Lights worked. I mean, everything works fine on it. We have a dead battery in it. I do need to start it. I want to start it. I want to drive it out here and wash it off, just for the heck of it. And then I'm sure everybody wants to see it run. But it was a good tractor. It did a lot of work. It fed a lot of cattle. But then it got basically we used it, and so that's how it kind of sits. We haven't used it for a long time. It wouldn't hurt it to get it out and maybe run it for a little while and do something with it, but that's yeah, 8,500 some odd hours on it. I will not buy this to replace the 966. That's nonsense. But everything on the tractor works. Just needs a jump start. It's a really good loader. It's moved I don't know how many thousands of bales. It's probably the hardest working Deutz tractor in the United States, especially in Iowa. When it was here, it didn't piss around doing mowing your yard and stuff. It drug North spreaders, drug feed wagons. We had chains on it in the winter time. It basically did everything that the 966 or the 4430 or the AM does, just on a smaller scale. So she had a really good life. She just basically retired. Now one of these days we will start it, but right now it's in the middle of winter and we don't have time to be monkeying around with other stuff. But I know everybody's asking about that. But yeah, there's the Deutz brand is not a common brand in the United States, and especially in Iowa. If it breaks, you have to wait for a part. That was even back 20 years ago, 15 years ago. We were always waiting for a part, even for a rim. The tires are all normal sizes. That's a 10 16 front tires on it, but the rim and the bolt pattern are screwed up or metric, or just nothing fits it. So AGCO dealers could find parts for them, kind of, but they're not something that were common around here. Just like the Mahindras or the Bransons or whatever the other kind of generic brands of tractors. There's nothing wrong with them, depending on what you're going to use them for. If you're going to use them for a lot of work, then it gets to be kind of a, my whole dealer relationship, dealer service of availability of parts type of deal. So nothing wrong with the Deutz. Really good tractor in its day. Worked on nonstop, doing all kinds of stuff, etc. But like I said, it's my landlord's tractor. We will start it up, maybe hook the brush hog mower behind it and just go do some fiddling around with it sometime this spring, just to stretch its legs, if you so to say. But anyway, that's part one on the Deutz. Thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be a lot of comments and questions. So go ahead, it'd be great. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.